What is hypnosis? Here are the ABCs of hypnosis. The A is for attention. You don't need a pendulum. You don't even need to relax. You need attention. Focused attention. It's like when you're staring at the flame of a candle and you kind of tune out as you stare at this flickering flame. And you don't need to be relaxed because maybe you've been upset and then all of a sudden you tune into the flame of a candle. Or you're trying to relax but you're actually feeling anxious, and then you focus your attention on the flame and it puts you into kind of a trance where you catch yourself staring at that flame. Then there's the B. The B stands for bypass the critical mind. And this is the mind that's always judging, it's always critical, it's always evaluating, it's always calling BS on everything. This is the critical mind that when you're trying to relax, it's going 100 miles a minute. This is the critical mind when someone starts a traditional hypnotic induction, like, start walking down a path, going downstairs, and start to really relax now. And they tell you to relax. Your critical mind will put on the brakes and prevent that, because really, you're always in control. No one can hypnotize you without your willingness. And you can actually prevent it with your critical mind. So hypnosis needs to bypass the critical mind. And then C, it needs to connect with the subconscious mind. It needs to start speaking its language, which is a language of metaphors. Because I believe when you connect with your subconscious mind, you're trying to describe something that's really difficult to describe, where there's no words to relate to that experience or to what is down in your subconscious mind. And so you use metaphors to describe what's going on. And what's also down in your subconscious mind are all the answers. And then there's a part of the subconscious, unconscious, superconscious. These are all the same. It's just anything outside of your conscious awareness, outside of your conscious mind. Insights that are there waiting for you, but they just exist outside your conscious awareness. There actually seems to be a superconscious mind that has access to these quantum leaps in thinking, where these answers and these resources really come out of left field. You had no idea that this was a possibility, and definitely was not a possibility for you until you connect that superconscious mind and it works out the answers. It finds resources that you didn't think were available to you, and then it works out all the answers, all the different combinations of all the resources and all the answers that could work for you in your situation. And then you can actually test to see if hypnosis works. Right after your hypnosis session, you can test to see how you feel about the original problem that you had. And it's not just, I was anxious and now I feel relaxed. It was like I had this problem that was messing up my life, was causing me intense pain and suffering when I thought about it. And now, with these new insights, it's not a problem anymore. Or it's very small and it's manageable. When you get really effective hypnosis, because hypnosis is like anything else. There's good hypnosis, really effective hypnosis, and there's some kinds that aren't effective. And maybe they're effective for some people, but they're just not effective for you. But you can test it. You can test the effectiveness by how you feel afterwards. If you feel like you have this new set of resources to deal with whatever the problem was, and it's not just like you read a book, but you get that, but you've integrated that learning that you got when you were in hypnosis, and every cell in your body, every neuron in your brain is actually on board with this new insight. And then so you're just this new insight. And as you're being this new insight, the problem isn't a problem anymore. And then because you're being this new insight, you do whatever that insight would cause you to do. And it's effortless and easy because you don't have to generate this motivation to do that. You already are that. So those are the ABCs of hypnosis. If you're getting hypnosis, test after your session to see if you feel differently about your problem. You can test the effectiveness of hypnosis by checking in and seeing if you feel differently about your problem. And good hypnosis, the type of hypnosis that will be the most effective for you, that problem will go away because you'll have these new resources to deal with it so that it won't be a problem anymore. And that state of being won't be temporary.